Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Fagan, adjunct professor of emergency management at Tulane University and Pikes Peak State College. This video is being prepared for Module 7 at Wheaton College, and today we're going to talk a little bit about integrity. So, when we hear that word, integrity, we often think of not lying, not stealing, and not misusing resources. And those are certainly critical. But in emergency management and humanitarian assistance, integrity goes far beyond the basics. It's not just about following the rules, it's about doing the right thing when the rules aren't clear, when lives are on the line, and when multiple interests collide. Sometimes you don't know exactly what to do because it's a very gray area. In disaster zones or humanitarian operations, decisions often need to be made quickly with limited information and under intense pressure. Resources are scarce, people are suffering, politics, local culture, and donor expectations can all pull leaders in different directions. There might be issues of with you and your staff about food and water and shelter, not just for the people you're serving, but for yourselves. And this is where integrity becomes more than just a character trait, it becomes a leadership practice. Leading with integrity means being deeply aware of how your actions affect others, not just in the moment, but in the long run. It means holding yourself and your team accountable, even when no one is watching. And it means recognizing power dynamics, cultural tensions, and ethical trade offs, and navigating with humility and courage, and leading by example. For example, imagine being asked to distribute aid in a way that favors a certain group over another, just to satisfy a local official, or being pressured to overlook safety standards to meet a deadline, or watching a team member cut corners because everyone else is doing it. I have seen all of these things in the field. And these aren't simple right or wrong moments, they're ethical dilemmas that demand discernment and values based decision making. Leadership in this field is symbolic as well, it sends messages. If you speak with honesty, admit mistakes, and treat people with respect, others will likely do the same. If you ignore ethical concerns, others will notice that too. Your leadership sets the tone not only for operations, but for the culture of trust and resilience in your team and community. So in emergency management, everyone is a leader. So as future emergency managers, I invite you to think about integrity not just as a personal virtue, but as a professional responsibility. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What values guide my decisions? How do I lead in ways that are fair and transparent and rooted in service to others? What do I tell my supervisors when they are creating ethical dilemmas, even when it's hard? Because in the end, leadership without integrity is not leadership at all. I hope this has been helpful for everyone at Wheaton, and I look forward to continuing with Module 8 after this. Have a crisis free rest of your week. Thank you, everyone.